Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that is often romanticized and idealized in the world of spirituality, spiritual awakenings. While a spiritual awakening can bring profound positive changes to our lives, there are also some negative side effects that are rarely discussed. In this video, we'll shed light on these less glamorous aspects of spiritual awakenings, providing you with a well-rounded perspective. So if you're on a spiritual journey or curious about what lies ahead, this video is for you. The unexpected journey. Imagine waking up one day, feeling like you've been living in a fog your whole life, and suddenly, everything is crystal clear. You've embarked on a journey of spiritual awakening, a sudden enlightenment that brings a profound understanding of life and the universe. This isn't a journey you planned or expected. It's a path you found yourself on, almost as if some cosmic force guided you here. Spiritual awakening is often painted in the most beautiful hues. It's depicted as a moment of divine clarity, of profound insight that elevates you to a higher plane of existence. Yet, like most things in life, there's more to it than meets the eye. The process isn't always filled with sunshine and roses, with moments of joy and tranquility. Instead, it can be a tumultuous ride that leaves you questioning everything you once held dear. But what if this enlightenment comes with a price? The dark side of enlightenment. Just like the moon has a dark side, so does spiritual awakening. It's a journey that's often painted with hues of tranquility, inner peace, and harmony. But let's delve deeper, beyond the surface, into the shadows where the less discussed aspects dwell. These are the side effects of spiritual awakening that many choose to overlook, yet they are as integral to the journey as the blissful moments of enlightenment. One of the first signs of a spiritual awakening is a profound sense of isolation. You begin to question everything you've known, everything you've believed in. This can often lead to a feeling of being a solitary wanderer in a vast, uncharted wilderness. You may find yourself detached from old friends, disconnected from societal norms and standards. But remember, this is not a step backward. It's a part of the journey towards finding your authentic self. Alongside this isolation comes an emotional roller coaster. As you peel back the layers of your consciousness, you're bound to encounter a whirlwind of emotions. One moment you're at the peak of joy, the next you're in the depth of despair. It's like a storm within, a chaotic dance of emotions. But this turbulence is a sign of emotional cleansing, a necessary process of letting go of past traumas and fears. Then there's an alteration in your sleeping patterns. You may find yourself wide awake at odd hours, or sleeping more than usual. This is your body and mind trying to adjust to the new energy frequencies. It's a recalibration of sorts, a tuning of your being to a higher vibration. And finally, there's the questioning of one's sanity. It's completely normal to question your mental stability during this intense process of self-discovery. It can be unnerving, but it's a part of the process. It's a sign that you're breaking free from old patterns and stepping into a new understanding of reality. These are not signs of a failing journey, but rather, they are signals of an ongoing transformation. Remember, the path to enlightenment is not always bathed in light. Sometimes it's about embracing the darkness to truly appreciate the dawn. The loneliness of the long-distance seeker. In this journey of self-discovery, it can get lonely. We all have moments when we feel isolated, like solitary explorers in an unfamiliar land. But for those undergoing a spiritual awakening, this sense of aloneness can take on a whole new depth. Imagine being in a room full of people yet feeling like you're the only one there. Not because you're physically alone, but because your perceptions of the world, your newfound understanding, it just doesn't seem to align with the views of those around you. This is the loneliness of the long-distance seeker. In your quest for spiritual enlightenment, you've begun to see the world in a different light. You've started to question long-held beliefs, challenge societal norms, and seek answers beyond the physical realm. But as you do, you find that your path diverges from those of your friends, your family, your colleagues. You're walking a road less traveled, and it can feel like you're walking it alone. But why does it happen? Why does spiritual awakening often come hand in hand with a sense of isolation? Well, it's because you're changing, growing. Your consciousness is expanding, and as it does, it's natural that you'll start to feel a disconnect from those who aren't on the same journey. You might start to find small talk unfulfilling, or feel out of place at social gatherings. You might crave deep, meaningful conversations, but struggle to find others who understand. You might find it hard to relate to the concerns and priorities of those around you, feeling instead drawn to explore the mysteries of the universe, the depths of your soul. It can be a challenging time, this period of feeling alone, but it's important to remember that it's a natural part of the process, a sign that you're growing, evolving. And here's the thing, it's okay to feel alone. It's okay to be different, to question, to seek. This is your journey and it's unique to you. You're a pioneer venturing into the uncharted territories of your own spirituality. And while the path may be solitary at times, it's also filled with self-discovery, with growth, with the potential for profound understanding. But remember, it's okay to feel alone. This is your journey, and it's unique to you. Now let's discuss emotions on a roller coaster. As you awaken, emotions can feel like an uncontrollable roller coaster. Just imagine you're strapped into the seat of a coaster, ascending slowly towards the peak. The anticipation builds with every click of the track. You see the world from a new height, a new perspective. Suddenly you're hurtling downwards, your stomach lurching, heart pounding. This is the emotional journey of spiritual awakening. As you embark on this path, you may find yourself grappling with emotional instability. It's like nothing you've ever experienced before. One moment you're on cloud 9, awash with a sense of profound peace and joy. The next, you are plummeting into depths of sadness or fear. These intense mood swings can be disorienting, even frightening. But why does this happen? As you peel back the layers of your existence, you're not only uncovering new spiritual insights, but also unearthing buried emotions. You might be excavating old wounds and traumas that you didn't even know were there. It's akin to turning the soil in a garden. You're bound to encounter some rocks and weeds along with the fertile earth. These emotional upheavals are not a sign that you're doing something wrong. Quite the contrary, they are an indication that you're processing these newfound insights, integrating them into your being. You're confronting your shadows, and in doing so, you're making room for light. Just like the roller coaster, these highs and lows are part of the journey. They are necessary for growth. You are not losing your mind, you're expanding it. You're not losing control, you're gaining a deeper understanding of yourself. It's important to remember that it's okay to feel these emotions, to let them wash over you. It's okay to cry, to laugh, to scream, to feel. Embrace these emotions, for they are the signposts on your path to enlightenment. It's a wild ride, but remember, it's all part of the process. So buckle up, hold on tight, and trust the journey. For just like the roller coaster, it's the thrill of the ride that makes the journey worthwhile. Now let's discuss the price of clarity. With great clarity comes great confusion. A provocative thought, isn't it? But in the realm of spiritual awakening, it's an all too common reality. One of the less discussed aspects of this transformative journey is the questioning of one's sanity. In fact, it's almost inevitable. But why is this? Imagine for a moment, you're holding a prism. As you turn it, light refracts, creating a kaleidoscope of colors. Each shift, each movement reveals a different perspective. This is akin to the spiritual awakening process. It's a profound shift in perception that offers a new, often drastically different, understanding of the world around us. As you embark on this journey, you begin to see the world not as you once did, but through a clearer, more enlightened lens. You start to see the interconnectedness of all things, feel the vibrations of the universe around you, and understand the impermanence of the material world. It's a striking contrast to the reality you've known all your life. But with this newfound clarity, confusion often sets in. The stark difference between your previous belief system and your current perception can be jarring. It's like waking up in a different world. It's not unusual to question if what you're experiencing is real or if you're losing your grip on reality. Yet it's crucial to understand that this questioning, this confusion, is not a sign of regression or insanity. Rather, it's part of the process of breaking away from old beliefs and stepping into a new reality. It's a testament to your growth and the profound transformation you're undergoing. It's a challenging phase, no doubt, but it's a necessary part of your journey towards greater spiritual enlightenment. It's the price of clarity. It's the cost of shedding old beliefs and embracing a reality that's more aligned with the truth of the universe. But remember, questioning your sanity is a sign that you're breaking away from old beliefs and stepping into a new reality. It's an indication of growth, change, and transformation. Embrace it, for it's a signpost on your journey to spiritual awakening. Now, let's discuss recap and reassurance. So, we've taken a deep dive into the less talked about side of spiritual awakening. We've explored the unexpected journey that ushers in a shift in consciousness, a journey that can often feel like a solitary sojourn. We've acknowledged the dark side of enlightenment, the loneliness of the seeker, and the emotional roller coaster that can sometimes feel like a never-ending loop. We've discussed the intense emotions that can surge like a tempest, only to recede, leaving you feeling drained yet strangely alive. We've touched on the altered sleeping patterns, the dreams that feel more real than reality itself, and the moments when you question your very sanity. We've also talked about the price of clarity, the bittersweet realization that comes with seeing things as they truly are. But remember, each of these experiences, as challenging as they may be, are a normal part of the spiritual awakening process. Remember, even in the darkest of times, you're not alone. This journey is tough, but the destination is worth it. Thank you for joining us in this in-depth discussion on the negative side effects of a spiritual awakening. If you've experienced a spiritual awakening, please share your thoughts and insights in the comments below. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more engaging and enlightening content on spirituality and personal growth. Until next time, stay mindful and keep exploring your path to enlightenment.